And yet, I believe the most important pioneer was someone whose voice was not heard until after the Second World War, first in Paris, and then in 1955 in London. The play was Waiting for Godot. The author, Samuel Beckett. Beckett was born in Dublin in 1906, went to Paris, and became part of the literary circle round his fellow countryman, the novelist James Joyce. After several years of restless travel, he again settled in France. Waiting for Godot was in fact his first play. Beckett describes the setting as a country road. Two tramps, played by Leo McKern and Max Wall, are the principal figures. They are waiting for someone called Godot.
Everything oozes.
Look at the tree.
It's never the same pass from one second to the next.
The tree. Look at the tree.
Was it not there yesterday?
Well, of course it was there yesterday. Do you not remember? We nearly hanged ourselves from it, but you wouldn't. Is it possible you've forgotten already?
That's the way I am. Either I forget immediately, or I never forget.
And Pozzo and Lucky, have you forgotten them too?
Pozzo and Lucky.
He's forgotten everything.
I remember a lunatic who nearly kicked the shins off me, then he played the fool.
That was Lucky.
I remember that. But when was it?
And his keeper.
He gave me a bone.
That was Pozzo.
And all that was yesterday, you say?
Of course it was yesterday.
And here, where we are now?
Well, where else do you think? Do you not recognize the place?
Recognize? What is there to recognize? All my lousy life I've crawled about in the mud. And you talk to me about scenery. Look at this muck heap. I've never stirred from it.
Calm yourself. Calm yourself.
You and your landscapes. Tell me about the worms.
All the same, you can't say that this bears any resemblance to the Macon country, for example. You can't deny that there's a great difference.
The Macon country? Who's talking to you about the Macon country?
But you were there yourself in the Macon country.
No, I was never in the Macon country. I puked my pukable life away here, I tell you, here. In the Cacon country.
One is aware that the play is richly symbolic, but one cannot be certain of what. The effect is one of doom and despair with no hope of redemption. The two figures of Vladimir and Estragon rammed home to the world a new image of man. Samuel Beckett's creations fulfill the language of images, in Artaud's words, halfway between gesture and thought, as though the theatre was being used by an impressionist painter. Our theatre has made its greatest impact on contemporary man through stark, unforgettable images. It's not only the words of plays we remember, but also their visual imprint. Samuel Beckett taught us a new way of looking at the theatre, as well as of listening.